narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, an American slave. Douglass's Epiphanies, a la Shmoop.
After his mother's death, he realized how horrible his life was, how horrible his mother's life had been, and the fact that he wanted more than that. He wasn't able to start learning how to read until he was 7. He was sent to a new family that lived in Baltimore, and there his master's wife, Sophia, began secretly to teach him how to read. She taught him a lot, but eventually she did get discovered, and although they weren't physically punished, it's important that she wasn't hurt, but she was disciplined and had to stop teaching him. So he was on his own after that. Basically, he just has to learn secretly whenever he can. He is in a city, so there are things like newspapers around, and when he can get access to the Bible and other books, he can learn to read from them. This is a major moment for Frederick Douglass, not just because he learns how to read, but also because his eyes at this moment, as he describes it, are open to freedom and what freedom can be. He has a second huge epiphany at this point where he understands that the reason that masters don't educate their slaves is that a slave with an education could potentially overtake his master, would be strong, would be free. And so his masters are especially cruel because they deny education and thus freedom or self-actualization to their slaves.
Where does Douglass first learn to read? What 2 epiphanies did Douglass have? Why did slave owners prevent slaves from becoming educated? Hooked on Phonics works for me.